Sag, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your general read for the month of April. Sag, this is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Sag. Also note, this is a general read, Sag, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is a focus on finance, career, and personal growth, or just everything in that area. I don't focus on love, but if love shows up, usually it'll show up in the personal growth. But I don't tap into that energy because I always want these readings to be focused on you and your growth. I do feel there is a gem for everyone, you guys. So take what resonates, again, leave what doesn't. But there is a gem in these readings for everyone because this is about soul growth, and I do tap into the energies pretty deep. Those who are new to my channel, I always meditate on all the signs prior to opening the read. So I have channel messages always for every sign, and so I have for you as well, Sag. And what else? We're just going to begin, Sag. Remember, everyone's in a different timeline, so do respect that. You know, I've been noticing some people be like, oh, that's not, oh, they'll always indicate, you know, their sign. Oh, our signs don't do that. You know, everyone's in a different timeline. So we are all here coming in to learn hard lessons, and no one is to decide how quick someone should get through that lesson and how slow someone should get through that lesson, right? That is their lesson and their soul's journey, including each individual person within the signs. I'm just putting that out there because it's like kind of like, I don't know, I think it's logical to understand, and I think that's what compassion is. I mean, this is my work. I show compassion, especially if you've seen my reads. I'm very particular with making sure I am showing compassion to the experiences and the timelines of each energy I'm picking up within the sign. So channel messages, Sag, for this month is be open to new beginnings. You know, it's funny because I remember picking up in your love reads this energy of just things are really shifting, and pay attention to the cosmos because we're having I believe the lunar eclipse in June, so this makes sense. And I was picking up summer a lot, big shifts happening summertime, which is June, obviously it's June to September, right? Summer energy. So especially here in the East Coast. The other channel message, which I thought was extremely special, I've never gotten this for any of the signs, and I think this is important for some of you, Sag, is to wear white more often. The color white, and this is about cleansing of your aura. So for those of you who've been wearing too much dark colors, white is important to add to your wardrobe because white is about new beginnings, right? The color white. So look up the color white and what it signifies, and you're going to understand why they say be open to the new beginnings. So this is also going to be your aura, carrying your aura, and also living it on the outer aspects of you is important here. Embrace your journey to authenticity. So this is a journey because it's like, again, the purity of authenticity is the white. It represents so much, this white. Expressing life with more joy. Be patient for what it is to come, and excitement in the air. So I'm actually really glad to give this energy for you, Sag, because, you know, sometimes your love reads can be very heavy for me. Oh, wow. Quick. So we have surrender, worry. All right. So we're going to just start with what Spirit gave me right away. I don't question. Make commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding always. And so, you know what? This is just... obviously the worry factor in life, right? The things we think about, the transitions that we're going through. I feel like that's why they want you to cleanse your aura with the white. It could also like I'm really hearing also put in white candles, light white candles in your home to bring in more of that clarity. And white is about clarity. The white candle is about clarity, and so this will reduce the anxiety and the worry that may be in the mind for some of you. So let's see what's the power perspective. We're going to pull overarching energies here, 2 more, and then a full moon energy for you, Sag. So what is the power perspective for Sag, Spirit, for April? Love this. the child within you knows how to play, love, and wonder. So this is a lot about rejuvenation, the child within you. That's the white, the authenticity, the purity of your inner child once you're embracing a vibrancy. And I feel like this is your inner child needing to be vibrant again. Like, you know, experiences tend to dampen that childlike, you know, purity and energy within us, that childlike spirit within us, where we find fun in things, where we're laughing, when we're enjoying music. And so this is just, you know, again, I really feel it goes with that white energy. Spirit, give me another overarching energy for Sag, please. Give me another overarching energy for Sag. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Okay, so this is why I see why Spirit wants the white. Because in losing or transitions of loss, right? Because we can lose things within us in many different ways. And for some of you who have probably lost, who've lost a parent, I'm feeling, who've recently lost a parent. And for some of you is losing a person, right? A connection. That's why Spirit wants the white. So this for some of you, it is an actual loss of some sort, a wife, a husband, a mom or dad. Where the innocence of your spirit has been dampened through the grief, right? The child within you knows how to play, love, and wonder. And so it's about livening up that spirit again and knowing that losses are part of this journey, and learning to have a different relationship with death and losses, right? Even when I mean losses, is also endings of relationship, marriages. Okay, Sag, this is heavy. So we're gonna pull, we're gonna keep going because I can sit in that energy and channel so much, but I wanna move on. So we're gonna pull a energy here for the full moon. I'm sorry, that energy definitely pulled me in deeply. So give me a full moon energy, Spirit, for Sag, please. Give me a full moon energy for Sag, Spirit. Thank you. What is the transition for Sag? Okay, so we have look at the bigger picture and the answers you need are coming. And so this is full moon in Sag, your full moon, and then full moon in Gemini, which Gemini season is also coming as well. So things are turning around right now for you. And this is about looking at the bigger picture of this shift in your life. And for those who are grieving, you know, this is what that energy that I was feeling of, you know, you have to shift that relationship with the definition you have towards death and losses, and understand the bigger picture of that, of what the shift signifies for you, because death and losses signify different for everyone, you know. And I say this, I know this, you know, because when I lost my father, you know, back in 2016, you know, even amongst my siblings, the grief looked very different, right? And that depends on the relationship you had with that person, you know. So and for us, it was the different relationship we all had with my father, and the grief just looked different. So, you know, that is that is an experience for you, and that is something you've got to learn to have a relationship with, right? And get an understanding with your emotions. Okay, so let's pull an energy for finance and career here. Okay, man holding a heart, and then we've got indecision. Let's pull for personal growth. Door to romance and third chakra here for your personal growth. I want to point out here a family, happy family, 4, and appreciation. And this is what I'm saying, the transitions in the foundation, because this is the 4. Foundations are the your structure, the stabilizing, like things changed. And so this loss had changed dynamics within your foundation, within your family, your connections within yourself, but finding appreciation through the memories. And, you know, for those of you who've lost a connection, right? If this is a person where this is a divorce or a breakup of a long term or, you know, a family, right? Husband and wife splitting. There are always different ways to look at it. Although to arrive to an ending means things weren't going well, right? But it wasn't always like that, and finding the appreciation to acknowledging you chose this person because you once loved them, right? You once loved them. So knowing the reasons you loved them to begin with, and then understanding that that was also a responsibility, you know, an accountability to you of what you've allowed within your life. And then finding a way to ground yourself from that. And from those of you who obviously it's the death of a parent here, or even the husband, wife, I feel for some of you, the memories are really important here, and learning to just cherish them, you know. So, okay, let's pull. All right, Spirit, thank you. That's quick. This is for finance, career. So we have triumph, deception, and envy, and love begins. We're going to see why Spirit is giving that. Let me pull for personal growth here. Give me more for personal growth here. Another 4, I'm telling you. And one more. All right, I'm sorry, Sag, like, you know, anytime you tap into, and any reader can say this, anytime you tap into a grief, an actual like death in the energy, it can be very overwhelming. So just give me a second to kind of ground my energy right now. So yes, because we have man holding a heart and indecision here. And it's because there is pain, right? There is grief. And it's obviously there is not wanting to make a decision, right? Because you're too overwhelmed with the emotion at the moment, or processing your emotions. And it's okay, right? It's okay not to be in that space yet if you're not ready. But remember, we can't sit. And that's why Spirit is saying, in order to slowly progress out of that space, it's not going to be overnight, but it's about your spirit and rejuvenating your spirit. So yes, the colors you're wearing, now I see why Spirit had said you're either wearing dark colors, right? Beginning dark colors. So even the colors you're wearing, and they gave me white specifically. So white is going to be very important for a lot of you. It's going to help your spirit express life with more joy. And so it's just going to be a process. You have to be patient about it, right? You have to, it's in doses. You know, you just take it in doses, and on a day to day, you will reawaken the love for life again. This is obviously bringing about transitions financially, which is why you can't land in those decisions yet. But again, take it one day at a time. You know, yes, is it something you're probably worrying about? Because there is a sense, like, I'm feeling this energy of guilt. There is guilt out of the negligence. You're feeling negligent because you're putting your emotions first, you know, and it's not allowing you to stabilize as quickly as you want. Okay, Spirit, give me more on this triumph and success here. Yeah, this is a turning point. The Wheel of Fortune. Things are going to move, and it's there. Obviously, this is fated, so you can't change this, right? You can't change the past. You can't change the transitions. You just have to ride with the transition, because it's going to move you to the next cycle of your life, right? With this Ace of Swords, this clarity and this time to think. The aces are a gift and a hand of God. So Spirit, Source, Universe, God, whatever you align with, is handing you a time and space to cycle out within your thoughts, whatever this deception and envy here is. Let's see, Spirit, what is this deception and envy? And I just think it's just the processing of your emotions. Yeah, like things were ripped apart, right? Five of Pentacles and the Hierophant. The change, you're gonna feel abandoned with your loss. You know, whatever that loss was, coming to terms that, and it you know, the Hierophant is about your belief system. So some of you, it challenged your faith in anything, because you feel like something was ripped away from you and taken from you. And this change is not easy, because it puts you in a mental space that has been difficult to transition out of. But do know that those are the spaces that bring about change. It's always the difficult spaces that bring about change versus the easy spaces. We don't change when they're easy. There's nothing to change because it's easy. But this is awakening to you again, and this is allowing you to redefine what love means to you in terms of your life and what that is. And at the moment, I feel like processing this change is important. Yes, is it bringing about that financial shift with the Five of Pentacles? Yeah, I mean, that's usually what it does happen, right? And so, again, your relationship to the financial change also has to shift. So, yes, it's scary for some of you, because either you never did it alone, and doing it like, I'm getting this energy of doing it on your own kind of scares you, because again, when your faith is challenged, you feel like, you know, you were punished. You know, you were punished by some way, by the universe, you know, by God, by putting you in a place of lack that makes you uncomfortable. But you have to understand, the way Source works is they're never making you uncomfortable. They're just making you shift, you know. And even in this space, you have to find that space of wanting to push forward. All right, Spirit, give me more on this love begins here. because you have two aces here, right? You have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, and this is about your emotions, and Two of Wands, clarified by Two of Wands, decisions, and yeah, the Strength card is just, and then a Hermit. Look at this, the Fool, bottom of that. This is a whole new beginning. So you have wands here, zeros and ones. This is the Fool is 0, which is point 0 in life. And when you're in point 0 in life, it's truly a clean slate where you could now write a new chapter. It's a whole chapter. So there's nothing written in this chapter. Now you get to create it. And so this decision of knowing how to heal yourself with this Ace of Cups, because it's the hand of God. The hand of God is providing you a space and time during this Hermit, right? Then the universe understands this is a space to heal, that no big decisions can be made, but yet decisions need to be made, right? And so this time alone, finding the courage to still get through, because you still have to do them. It's about you finding that courage again, and that vibrancy of life again. The innocence, the Ace of Cups is the beginning. The emotions is almost like a beginning of your emotions. And so again, it's that learning to love life again. And then making the decisions from there of how it's going to affect the areas of your life. And in this position here, you know, whether it's shifting to a new career, relocating to a new job, right? With this Wheel of Fortune, you know, the financial setback has made you have to rethink about where to move to next, what is going to, you know, how to reduce your overhead. But it'll bring a new opportunity, and it'll also bring fresh energy. So there's so much new that it also comes in, right? Because the aces are a 1. So much new things are also coming in alignment with the death of other things. And that's what's going to require the strength here, right? And this is about how you're manifesting and transmuting this space and this energy and this grief and this shift, because grief is also a shift in your life. All right, I know I went very deep in that, but I had to for you, Sag. So I had to for someone. Okay, so Spirit, give me more on this door to romance here in personal growth. This is a 33 here, so 333 could be important, and that's also Empress energy. So Spirit, give me more on this door to romance for Sag. Yeah, so look at what we've got. The World and 9 of Cups for this door to romance. 333 is protection. Protection from your ancestors and your guides. And so this is a cycle of healing that they're shifting you to with the World and the 9 of Cups for your emotional fulfillment. The 9 is, like I said, the 9 in the major arcana is the Hermit. And while gaining perspective during this quiet time of healing, you know, your own spiritual questioning your faith, because along with the Hierophant, faith is questioned in this space as well. But perspective is gained and wisdom is gained, because now there's experience to align, and there's experience to process, right, what you learned. And so you can only embrace that in the time that you spend alone. And you know, and that's why Spirit is saying, channel message, remember, embrace your journey to authenticity. And the Hermit is in a journey. The Hermit goes within to figure out what, you know, what lessons they learned, and comes out of there more authentic, because it's Hermit, you know, it's the you, is the new version of you, and how you're going to love yourself with this 9 of Cups in this new cycle of your life. Let's see, give me more on this third eye Oh, third chakra. Wow. I think I mentioned this is with your base chakra. This is base right here. This is your life. So the purpose of life. I think I mentioned that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so deep in my channeling right now. So the purpose of life, this is the third chakra, your life force. You waking up every morning and asking yourself, why am I here, right? And this is being challenged for some of you, right? And so Spirit, give me more on this third chakra. And yeah, it takes time. Four of Pentacles. So this is just a balancing, which is 4. You have the Emperor, which I mentioned here, 4 again. So this is about really making plans and focusing on the small steps to stabilizing your life. This is just a planning stage of why, why do I wake up every morning? What am I doing this for? What do I need to do to change the foundation and the structure of my life? What are the steps I need to take? There's a lot of planning happening here to your new life because, again, this is the world. I mean, 9 of Cups, your new life. It's a new cycle, and so comes all the changes that you're allowed to process with some space, but again, not sit in it, right? We're processing, but not sitting in it. Give me more on this Emperor energy. And I love the Emperor showing up here because the Emperor is a logical approach. But the Emperor can also get stuck, if they get too comfortable. Yeah, so the Emperor energy with the 8 of Pentacles. And this is just, again, solidifying, working, what's going to work, what's not going to work. And this is this 4 is a planning stage. I'm not going to beat this message down. This is a planning stage for you, Sag. There's a lot of honesty needing to be said with the throat chakra, emotional withdrawal, things that you're walking away from. There's a lot of honesty to yourself. And with a 5 here, it's bringing about change. So this is a planning stage right now. And like I said, I think I mentioned the number 8. You have 8 here. And so for you, and like I said, yeah, change for you. This eclipse can bring about a lot of change. So change from you guys is in the summer. And I don't know, for some reason I'm feeling August is a big month of just maybe even clarity, like the space of clarity for you. Like it's like going to be an aha moment for some of you. But we're going to leave it right there. I love, oh my God, look what's bottom here. Temperance and the Emperor again. And this is, again, is the healing, the patience required for this planning stage, this grieving stage, allowing yourself to heal. Remember, Sag, wear white. White is important here. White is very important for this new beginning. White signifies, look what what white signifies for. And align yourself with that. So let's see what the major arcana is for you. This major arcana shift for you, Spirit. What is the major arcana for Sag for the month of April? Ooh, Sag, your read. This was pretty heavy. I love it. Judgment. This is a judgment. This is a evaluation of life, right? Review and contemplation. This is what's the other word I want to say with this judgment? It's just a wake-up call. It's a transition, a life review, right? So you've accomplished a great deal in your life and you have much to be proud of. Now it's time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get clear on the divine life purpose. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. And that's what Spirit is saying. This is about your authenticity in the space that you're going to find in this Hermit Embrace your journey to authenticity, you know. And I mean, the last channel message, excitement is in the air. So you will smile again. You will be happy again. You will, this is a cycle. And the fact that you're in judgment, that means the world, right? So this during this time right now, right? So this is the major kind of shift, is contemplation. But guess what? It's leading you to the end of this cycle, which is 21, progression to your happiness, a new cycle. Spirit, what is the guidance for Sag, please? What is the guidance? What spiritual guidance can we give? Thank you. Changes. A wind of change is breathing through your life. A new path is unfolding for you. Believe in yourself and stay strong, because it could be a rocky time. Sit back and enjoy the ride. You know, remember, look at the bigger picture, and the answers you need are coming. So clarity, it's all gaining to clarity and a cycle of change. A different cycle in your life of change. I'm just going to pull one more guidance. Spirit, give me one more guidance for Sag. Thank you. I love it. Purity. Yeah, how beautiful this card is. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your questions. And I feel this purity with this energy that we first got in the beginning. The child within you knows how to play, love, and wonder. And again, it's finding that innocence and purity of life and embracing this shift. It's a new beginning. There's a lot of cleansing that's happening right now for this energy I'm picking up for those Sages who are connecting with this. Sag, I love you. I wish you guys the best. Honestly, this was not an easy read, but it is for someone. Please like, share, subscribe. Please do not dislike this video, because I feel like this message is too beautiful for someone to come in and dislike the video due to it not relating or resonating. That is the whole point of tarot. It's not going to resonate, but why would we hinder or like affect the message from getting circulating, right, to someone who does need it? Like, let's not add that karma to our life, and let's pay it forward to another Sag, right? Another Sag who needs it. So I am sending so much love. I really do. So much love, so much blessings to you all. And please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.